Well, I got it back together, and I got my auxiliary light here, and I thought I'd show you what the 4 trucks look like, and the proportion I think is much better. I think the front truck is a little forward. I think the back truck needs to go back just about I don't know, 3/8 of an inch or something like that, just a few millimeters. The truck sticks out fine though. I mean, I'm not too unhappy with that. Maybe I'll just leave it. I'm not sure for balance. But I do think the slab needs to have a little more detail on it. And it seems to ride, you know, it doesn't stick up above. So it looks good. I got a shortened stem here. I don't have the truck tires on yet, but I feel comfortable with this as a unit. I'm going to see if I can find a... What the hell is that? I guess that's whatever that is. We can't use it. Let's compare plastic details. Here we go. Here's a plastic tender, and you can see the rivets, the lines for the rivets and all that stuff. They're not here, okay? This one is this size. You can see it's this size. It's just further back. But it's the same height. It would be in the same position as this one, so that's that. You could get that detail in there that would offer a little more shape to it, but I think, let's see, that's 8, that's about 7.5. Yeah, it's shorter than the engine. Of course, the engine doesn't have all its front end stuff, so it looks stubbed. But you know, I think that's okay for this K5. I think I'm going to use it for this K5. I think this one on the K5 with the 6-wheel trucks would be fine, and we'll do that next. I have another engine I can do, okay? And we'll just not use those. What do you think of that? I think that's going to be okay. I think it's going to be okay. It runs well. I'm going to get the tires on next time, and I'll see how many cars it pulls. But you can tell it's still spinning, and it's trying for grip, you know. But it's not hesitating. And that's all-wheel pickup. 8 wheels picking up, 4 on the right, 4 on the left. Now it's slipping a little bit. Actually, I slowed it down. It's doing quite well. Doing quite well. The trucks are a little sticky. They need a little more tweaking, but I wanted to get this video out so you guys could see this, how it's running. I'm going to come in full speed, see what we get. See what we come out at. Oh yeah, it comes out much better. Full speed. I'm impressed. Alright, there's 60, 50, 45. See if it'll pull a 40. I'm on the first dot after 30. It's pulling. I don't know if it'll pull at 30. Let's see what happens when it comes through this turn. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Doing great. Alright. Take it down to 30. Will it go 30? Can it keep up 30? Oh, I don't know. Can it keep up 30? That's 30 miles an hour on the speedometer, on the transformer. Yeah, it's usually like 30%. That's what I say. That's not bad. I mean, that's a nice pace. If you had the smoke and chuff going, you'd like to hear that. Chuff, 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 puffing and whatnot. That's one thing about the Flyer control systems and gearing. It's all made for speed, and you know, it's hard to enjoy something when it's flying. Oh, did you see that? Those 2 bends caused him to spin down a little bit. That's okay. There's 70. 70 sounds like a good. That's just 1 notch past 60 on the Speedo. This is my bumperettes. I don't have the other one on. I have to go put it on. It's black. You just can't see much on it, but I really feel it's proportional. Oh, it almost came off the track, but it came back on. Those trucks are tight. That's the deal. Those trucks are... it's not going to back up very well. I know that. I know it won't. It had a problem backing up last time. Let's take it easy. Okay, that's good. That's good. I feel good with that run. See, this one's off already. This one. These are okay. Backing up, it's not happy about it. I think these are tight. They need to be balanced better and they'll be okay. Put the traction on. You can tell. I don't know if you can see that, but that's real shiny metal down at the bottom in there. That's because this was never made for puff. Never made for smoke. This is one of those reverse. This chassis has no mounts for smoke, but you know what? We have the adapter for that. We can put smoke in here. I would really like Leon to commit to saying he'd like this engine, but if anybody else would like an engine like this combination, I can make more. I have parts, okay? I'm going to be designing and printing this. I have these parts, I have this, I have that, I have all the electronics. Okay, so I'm going to work on a soundboard. This is a vintage Electric Railroad Lionel-based TMCC soundboard. So when it's in there, you'll have chuff. And when you use the buttons off of any of the normal transformers, you'll have a bell and a horn, a steam whistle. It's rare, they're scarce, they're vintage, they're old, but they work, and I can get a few. I don't have that many, but I'm going to put it in here because I think if I get this to Leon, he should have it. So this would be, smoke. I can put the smart smoke in. It's built, it's ready. I just install it, wire it up, and it will smoke, okay? What I don't have is a pulse trigger. I got to come up with a trigger for the smoke and the chuff sound. But I have an idea for that, and I'll get back to you. So there's the four-wheel pickups. Boy, sorry about all this lighting problem. I get down there and they're black and you just can't even see them. I have this great light. Got it at Harbor Freight. It's really cool. There it is. So those are the lights. And that's how low it sits. And you can see the step is just about right there. The top is just about right there. It's almost like a 290, right? With its, yeah, here's the 290 right there. And with the plastic, yeah, there's the plastic. Ugh, everything's off. Everything's misaligned. It won't fit. All right, well, we won't worry about it. But that's sort of, see how short that is though, right? This is much longer. Oh, and I even put some screws in it too. I got 2 screws. So I got the wiring switched so it's nice and flat. You can see how low it sits now. See how, I just feel really good about it. I think it's comfortable. I feel comfortable with that. You're going to have a trailing truck, and you're going to have the front truck and the nose and a cow catcher and all that. So this engine will flush out really nice. And with that complex linkage on the K5, I think that's nice. It's got a lot of railings you can polish up. I could put railings on here and polish them up too, you know. Oh, that might have a little bend to it, huh? An option that year, I think. Okay, I'm going to get back to work and get this working better. Later, gang. That's the 4-wheel, all-wheel pickup.